Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going over Froslass and Espathra EX. I think this is poised to be pretty decent in the format as a pseudo-control, kind of mess with your opponent spread kind of deck. Make sure you stay tuned until the end because I will do a full analysis after playing the deck and let you know what I would change if I'd bring it to regionals, any sort of thing like that. So make sure you stay tuned because it's gonna be at the end. So to start off, we've got the Froslass. We all know what it does. Freezing Shroud during Pokemon Checkup. Anything with an ability takes 1 damage counter in between turns, so during Pokemon Checkup, except for any Froslass. This does not include Froslass EX because there's an EX in the name Froslass. So yeah, just Froslass doesn't take the damage. We do run the Munkidori with its Adrenabrain. Super good in this. We're going to be spreading damage. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has a Darkness Energy attached to it, go ahead and move 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. This thing could pop off pretty well for us, and we like that. Our one kind of attacker in this whole deck, except for Bloodmoon, which we'll get to in a second, is Espathra EX, with its Dazzling Gaze ability. As long as this Pokemon is in the active, your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks cost 1 more, which could hurt it a little bit. You know, we've got Dragapult. Most of them only run about 6 energy. If every Dragapult needs 3 energy to attack, well, we're doing pretty good there, and I like that. It does have the attack Psyball for 1 Psychic Energy. It does 30 plus 30 for every damage attached to both active Pokemon. So it's very much the same as Myriad Leaf Storm. Psyball does the exact same thing. 30 plus another 30 for all the energy attached to both Pokemon. We do run the Budew because if they're going to be toxic, so can you, and if it rhymes, it must be true. Itchy Pollen does 10 damage, but it item locks your opponent. So we want to run this in here to mess with them and kind of control what they're doing. And we do run the Cacnea. Cacnea, with its counterattack Quills, says if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, do 30 damage back to them. Which means if they run a Budew and we have Cacnea in the active, Budew will KO itself. And that's a good thing. Sure, we're item locked for a turn, but if Budew knocks itself out, we don't have to worry about the next turn, because we're going to be knocking stuff out. Lastly, as I said, we do have the Bloodmoon Ursaluna. It's a backup attacker. Season skill ability, your attacks from this Pokemon, which is only 1, but Bloodmoon, the attack Bloodmoon, costs 1 less for every prize card your opponent has taken, which is good, because the attack Bloodmoon costs a normal 5 energy, and we run, looks like 7, so that's not going to work out for us. But if it's a late game attacker, no big deal. It could be attacking for 1 energy, potentially 0 energy, and it does a lot of damage, so we kind of like this. Our supporter line is a little bit bigger than the one we had for Raging Bolt, but it's just Arven, Iono, Professor's Research, and 1 boss. I do not like the 1 boss. I would probably take away an Arven or potentially an Iono for another boss. I like 2 boss if I'm not running PAL pads. Arven, go ahead and search your deck for an item and a tool card, put them in your hand. Iono, both players shuffle their hand, put them at the bottom of the deck, and then draw however many prize cards they have. Professor's Research, ditch your hand and draw 7. Just simple draw. And Boss's Order, pull a bench on their side into the active. It's really going to be fun. Our A spec for the day is going to be the Unfair Stamp, because it's kind of what this deck is about. Disruption, slowing them down, spreading damage, and kind of messing with them. We do run the TM Evolution because we are spreading, so if we can get enough damage on some things, we can de-evolution, and then Dragapult really isn't an issue. We bring them all the way down to 90 or 70 HP, and what are you going to do with a Dragapult in your hand that can't evolve? We also run Gravity Gemstone because we want to make sure that they have to put as much energy down as possible to retreat. And since we're going to be using Espathra, which can potentially do a ton of damage depending on how many energies on them, well, Gravity Gemstone kind of helps out with that. We do run one Pokemon League headquarters because if we run into something like the Raging Bolt or we run into something like Hop, we kind of force them into using more energy, which helps us out. Anyway, that's the deck list. Let's go ahead and get into it and see how we do. Okay, so with this deck, going first and going second, it actually is a big deal. We want to go first. Hopefully get the Cacnea up in the active so that they can potentially damage themselves. Hopefully getting that Snorunt down so we can get into the Froslass. Munkidoris are important here. It's all very important. I think this is kind of wanting to go first. It's okay, because we've got a Cacnea, so we'll deal with it. Could be dealing with the Terra Box, so that's something to take note of. We will more than likely Iono, depending on what their hand looks like at the end. We are definitely going against Terra Box here. Okay, so we have to get things moving here pretty quick. Budew and Flittle, I think, are good. Buddy-Buddy to go get 2 Snowrunts. And Nest Ball to get another no other Snorunt. So I think we should be getting the Monkey. No, don't get the Munkidori. Yeah, we'll get the Munkidori. We can then kind of let all of this go. There's nothing we need here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Professor's Research. Okay, we do get the Psychic Energy. That's fine. We can then go ahead and retreat into the Budew here. We've got our Munkidoris, so that's okay. We got an Arven, so it does have the Knockdowns, so that's also a problem. We are actually okay with that. And we just throw Cacnea up. Two more Froslass down. The Munkidori down. We can then I think we Arven here. And I think we Arven for the Stamp. And we Arven for the Gemstone. Luminous Energy down. Gemstone down, making it even harder for them to move. And then we Stamp. And with that, we can Espathra. That's good. We like that.
Does anybody else want to drop out?
And they'll concede. Don't even want to deal with us. Okay, so like I said in the last one, we do want to go first. Going second, if we get Budew, does allow us to do a couple things. Luckily, we're getting a mulligan here because this does not look good for us. But we want to go first because we've got the Froslass that are up there. We've got Cacnea, which can put pressure on them if they attack us. So all of those things are really decent for us. So going first is optimal. This is less than. Munkidori down is fine. We've actually got some things here that we could be doing. Actually, I don't mind this at all. Okay, and we're going against another Terra Box. We will more than likely Iono because they will get probably 2 Knockdown. Probably get 2 Knockdown. And so being able to just Iono their hand and be like, no, you don't get to deal with that. I would rather do that. Look at that. They won't be able to evolve those Knockdowns right now, so it's okay that we're doing this. Lily goes down. I bet we see a Wellspring.
I got him! Great kid! Don't get cocky!
Okay, we're not nearly as worried as you might think. We'll go and throw the Buddy-Buddy down. We will get the Budew, and we will get the Snorunt. We can get the Artazon here. Let's go and get ourselves another Snorunt. Energy to retreat. into the Budew, and we will Iono. Get rid of those knocked out in his hand. Let's see, we do have 1 energy, so we could always use that next time, but we'll go ahead and item lock them and be pretty happy with this. Now, they could always have gotten another knocked out off of those Ionos, and that's fine, but hopefully they didn't, and now they can't use their Ultra Balls, so we kind of keep moving, and we're gonna keep proving. Okay, Budew down, Budew goes down here, that's fine, it happens, we're not gonna worry about it. We go ahead and Munkidori here. You know what I don't mind? I don't mind getting another Budew. Hit that. Retreat. Into the Budew. We can... Gravity Gemstone. I don't see why that doesn't... I mean, it doesn't help us, but it doesn't hurt us. Bloodmoon coming down is decent here. And then we'll go ahead and research. Another Munkidori doesn't hurt us. We can counter catcher the... Yeah, we can counter catcher a Hoot Hoot. And we'll go ahead and Itchy Pollen. If this Budew goes down, we will then go Arven, go get our Unfair Stamp, and see how we do off of that. Okay, looks like the item lock is helping us right now. We do have the Night Stretcher. We will save that Night Stretcher. I'm okay with saving some things here. Well, Itchy Pollen, well, again, why not? Okay, we'll just keep doing what we're doing. We do have the Earthen Vessel. Do we have another Dark Energy in there? We do. We can go ahead and Night Stretcher for the Dark Energy here. I like that. I don't want to do anything quite yet. Sometimes you have to be patient. Let them be able to take a knockout on the Budew, which could be pretty decent for us. Okay. Since they're not using the Artazon, that's fine. We will go ahead and League Headquarters. We will then go ahead and get rid of this. We can go and get... yeah, we'll go ahead and get... Why not? It couldn't hurt us. Get that... get this... yeah, we don't have to... Yeah, we'll get the Psychic Energy on it. And we can go ahead and Itchy Pollen. It is going to be a chore for them to get their Wellspring into the active, so we might want to start. We might want to potentially Arven into that, but I think we're okay. Okay, another energy. So we do have to worry about that attack now. Okay, we've got the Cacnea. I think we're okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Itchy Pollen. Have we gotten rid of the other tech, the DM? Okay, we have not gotten rid of the TM Devo. Let's go ahead and Arven here. Don't hate it. We can Rescue Board, Unfair Stamp, I think is fine. No, let's go ahead and Counter Catcher. We can Counter Catcher. Let's bring up this other Hoot Hoot. And we'll go ahead and Itchy Pollen. Start spreading some damage around. Messing with them a little bit. Should be okay. We got the research here. I'm actually okay. We'll just throw that there. Energy there doesn't hurt us. Let's look at our energy. Okay. We can research here. Start getting some Froslasses down. Start spreading this damage out. I think that's good. We can go ahead and Itchy Pollen. Knockdown comes down. Okay, should be able to get him to switch, which will probably have this Wellspring come up. But can't use the switch. Okay, so Crispin. Area 0 down. Okay. Crispin comes down. That will get the Knocked Owl to attack, but could always attach to the Knocked Owl and retreat into the Wellspring, which will knock out a Budew and more than likely a Froslass, but could also end up damaging or killing one of the Munkidoris. All depends. Okay, takes out a Froslass. I think that's smart. A TM Devo. We're actually okay with this. This is kind of what we wanted. What we can do is we can Munkidori here. From the Munkidori, we'll put it onto the Fan Rotom. Hey, we got a Buddy-Buddy. We're okay with that. Let's go ahead and we do have the, okay, so we'll go ahead and Adrena Brain here. Moving it from this to the Knocked Owl. And then I don't mind, how many energy do we have in here? Okay, let's try to hit the Arven. There we go. Arven here. We got the Counter Catcher. I like that. Counter Catcher up the Hoot Hoot. We can then... Ooh, no, we'll save that. Do we want a TM Devo? I don't... Which Hoot Hoot? Okay, so we can actually do that. TM Devo there, and Unfair Stamp. Munkidori, like it. Throw that there. Then we can Adrena Brain. Off here. I actually like this. We can get rid of that Knocked Out very easily. And yeah, just in case they have the Fez, we can deal with it in between turns. Night Stretcher for the Hoot Hoot, or for the Knocked Owl. Okay, that Professor's research is going to help them out quite a bit. Okay, goes ahead and gets the Teal Mask. I'm guessing gets another Teal Mask. Nope, gets the Pikachu. That's okay. My biggest target right now is the Bloodmoon. I can let Froslass kind of do its thing. I'm not really as worried about it as you might think. Energy switch over to the Wellspring. Oh, to Pikachu. Okay. Figuring it all out. Was able to get out of it, so that's okay. Everything is a basic, so the Latias, so this boss basically does us absolutely nothing. Other than holding this Bloodmoon inactive. Making it harder for him to attack. Okay. Well, Freezing Shroud onto everything. Okay, a Flittle comes down. We can go ahead and Adrena Brain here. We'll take it off, and then we'll throw it onto the Bloodmoon. We'll take it off. Throw it onto the Bloodmoon. And we'll take it off. of this Bloodmoon and throw it onto the Bloodmoon. Let's look and see how many Espathra we have. We have one down. Okay, we have all of our Night Stretchers gone, I believe. This is going to be rough. Okay. I don't mind throwing away this Nest Ball to see what we have in deck. Okay. Let's get the Snorunt. The boss really doesn't help us at all. So we can get rid of the Flittle and the boss here to get a Froslass. Save it. And we can end our turn. Okay, gonna start getting things moving. Looking at the energy, he's got all of the energy he needs for a Pikachu attack, so that's something to be aware of. We almost don't want... He'll pick up the Bloodmoon, making all of the energy that we put down worthless. Or all the damage counters we put down. Oh, picks up the Noctowl. Another Hoot Hoot. Neither one of those have to deal with energy, or have to deal with the abilities, so he's going to be okay with that. I would love to pull Iono here, though. Goes and gets another... Okay, goes and gets the Grass Energy. Okay. Not pull the Iono, that's okay. We can go ahead and Adrena Brain here. Off the Munkidori. Start spreading it. Off the Munkidori. Start spreading it. Off the Munkidori. We can end our turn. It gets an energy switch and a Crispin. That'll get the Pikachu to take a KO. So Crispin could do it. Yep, Crispin will get it. That's okay. We can still do this. So we can kill the Bloodmoon. He either gets it on this next turn. That's the thing. He either gets it on this next turn, and we kind of needed the Iono here to really get it, but we'll move it from here onto this Noctowl. And we'll move it from here onto this Noctowl. He either gets it this turn, oh, you know what we should have done? Yeah, we should have put that 60 onto this Ogre Pawn. That's what we should have done. Okay, that's okay. He either has it or he doesn't. Arven here. Iono was pretty far down there. It's okay. He either gets it this turn or he doesn't. That's the thing. He either gets it this turn or he doesn't. He's got it. We needed that Iono really bad. That Iono would have fixed all of our problems. We really needed that Iono. Damn. Congratulations, bud. If we had just got that Iono, we would have won. And there you go. Espathra and Froslass. it's gonna be a thing. As you saw in that last game, man, it was this close. It was this close. All we needed was that Iono. So it can take on Terrabox pretty well. It can definitely spread the damage really quite good. So I don't think it was really a bad matchup, even though we lost that game. Overall, what do I think about this deck? I like this deck. It's not my forte. It's definitely a control deck. It's definitely a deck that I probably would not build. Personally, would I take it to a regional? Probably not. Would I take it to a cup? If you're good at control, yes, I would take this to a cup. If you are not so good at control, no. No, I would not. I think maybe a judge would be pretty decent with this. Oh man, I know I said that I would probably take an Iono earlier, but like, I don't know that I would. I might take a research out of here and make it another boss. Yeah. Or potentially another Pokégear. I think that would probably be best. I think Pokégear is really good in this because you're searching for a lot. It is a slow deck, so maybe Pokégear could help us get things a little faster. Overall, I think that's about what I would change. Maybe a TM Evo to get those Froslass up and running very quickly, but that's about it. Maybe try to find that. The Unfair Stamp absolutely goes hard and needs to be in this deck. I don't think there's a better ace spec for this deck. You could argue maybe Trolley to get all your basics out very quickly, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's required. Overall, I do like this deck, but I don't think it's for me. I'm just not a control player. I'm getting better at control, but I'm not a control player. And unfortunately, without that Iono last game, there was really no way to do it other than just hope they didn't have it. Which they did. I mean, 11 cards in hand, they probably have it. So I think maybe another disruption card, maybe another judge in here would be pretty decent, but that's just my spitballing thoughts after playing it for over an hour. So let me know what you guys think. Don't be afraid to comment down below. Anyway, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and do all the things that continue to help me do this, because it has been a blast. Just over a year, I put a video out. Thank you guys so much for everything you guys have done. We hit 311 as of today, I believe, so that is awesome. And yeah, and with that, have fun, stay safe, I love you, bye.